arms around, Mr. Leeds, the 10 billion products that you offer in this 5-pound catalog. Can you help me narrow this down so I can start coming to terms with your company inside of your drinkware with Leeds? Can you show me the 3 best, good, better pieces that represent good, better, best? Because that's how I want to start talking to my clients. Guess what? Not only are they going to have the conversation with you, they're probably going to ship you the samples because they see the focus. We can't be everything to everybody all the time. And that's what this industry tries to do. Can you hear my voice cracking?
No,
that's what this industry tries to do. We try to be everything to everybody all the time. You wonder why you get quality issues? You wonder why you get pricing issues? That's why. You haven't proven yourself, and that's why they're going to fall to. That's why they're always going to question quality. That's why they're always going to beat you up on price. Because they're perceived it's not the quality they think it should be. So they want a better price. That's a human nature. And you always want to go out and present 3 things. Everyone knows the psychology of good, better, best. The reason you're not closing POs, and this is where I get in that borderline, I could offend you, I could change your life forever. It's a magic, actually it's a cliff. It's not even a line, it's a cliff. And so I walk on it on the edge. If you are going out and someone says, I would like to see a colored beach towel, you go, okay, no problem, I can get those. And I don't know how many other questions you ask, because I tend to start asking you what the budget is and I don't get answers. So I don't know what exactly you're asking the customer. And then you call and you order a sample, a random sample that looks kind of like this. Murphy's Law is going to be, oh, it's long ways. Okay, I don't get too many random prints long. Okay, so you're going to call and you're going to get a sample like this for a colored beach towel, because you didn't have that much information and we put you in our what we consider our best seller. And then that PO never closes. And you took the sample and you dropped it off. I'll tell you why it never closed. You never gave the buyer the information to make a buying decision. You didn't set up the walls, the good, better, best. This is the better. I have an 18-pound, and again, this is going to apply to all your vendors. So in a colored beach towel, I have a $15, $20, $23, and $30 price point. I would be showing the customers these. And they say they're looking for colored beach towels. This is what you should be asking your vendors. When you send one sample in, what's the customer going to do? They're going to question it. They have to. It's human nature. It's not big enough. It's not soft enough. It's not plush enough. It's not blue enough. It's not shaved right. It's not the weight I thought it would be. They're going to come up with everything. You know why? They can't make a buying decision with one thing. This is fundamental sales 101. And the last time I checked, we're all professional salespeople in this industry. We did not give them the outside walls to help them make a buying decision. It's not our job to tell them what they can afford and what they can't. Let them decide. It's not our job to tell them what quality they want. That's for them to decide. But did you give them choices to make those decisions? Absolutely not when you ordered one sample from me.
I'm new to this, but also I look at towels all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first time I ever bought a quality towel was Egyptian cotton. I said, man, this stuff is the greatest because it actually absorbs water. But I'm looking up here and I'm thinking if I had a customer that I called on, they said, well, what's the difference in pounds? What's this pound thing? Now I understand thread count. Of course, now that's changed a lot too.
It has.
But what's the difference if I had to explain that to the customer quickly?
Pounds per dozen. If you weighed 12 of them, that's how much it would weigh.
But what?
What's the benefit of the...
It's a thicker, more flush towel.
Yeah, the heavier it is, the thicker it is.
Now I've seen thicker towels, but you find that you wash them and all of a sudden it's like strands. You know, they're not.
Yeah. They're probably terry loop. The towels in this industry tend not to be terry loop. They're shaved because we have to imprint them. Them bath towels you see in your hotel room, that's a different world. That is what we call institutional. So what you have to do is immediately, targeting in on towels, you have to tell your customer, we're going to look at towels that are created to be branded for your business or for your brand. That's not the same towel that you're going to have at the spa, and that's not the same towel you're going to have at the Hampton Inn, because those are bath towels, much different creature.
That cleared up something for me right there.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, money. I'm done. So that's the difference. You have to kind of explain. There's institutional towels, and then there is towels that were created for what we do, and that, Mr. Customer, is to brand your business, is to deliver your message. And the last time I checked, I'm glad you're looking at towels, because a 25 by 50 inch imprint is going to send a pretty clear branding message. Okay?
And just to, FYI, we do a lot of trade shows. Their bigger towels fit really nice on a 8-foot table. So if you have to do a setup, you put the towel down first and put your other stuff on top of it. You can always talk about the towel.
Towel's the nice. Towel's the base, you know,
Towel's
the
the base.
cover.
It
Okay.
looks a lot nicer than putting down one of these.
Another example is like feeling the edge of this towel as opposed to a bath towel. This is thin, it seems like it would fray easier.
No.
Okay.
It seams to tighten it all down.
Okay.
It's got the seam all the way around, the dobby hems on two ends. The cut off it. Dobby hems are the thick seam at the tall and short end. Those are the cut points, and then you cap it with a dobby hem for
It's the
exactly that point.
same style you would use on a very high quality blanket.
Okay.
Right. Okay.